It's much easier riding around when you're not being bogged down by heavy rain, is it, Queen Elsiga? Of course, couldn't happen to have better time than as we're approaching Eastmarch. Although I feel it might not linger for long in sight. It looks to be Aella. Come on, Queen Elsiga. Let's ride. Aella, hold up. What is that? I'm right with you, shield sister. Oh, looks like you didn't need my help after all. Goblins. Yeah, let's come for a raid. You see any more, Aella? I don't see any around. Oh, I trust that you'll be able to handle yourself. Goblins in Eastmarch. Oh, two just been one with tamed wolves. Troubling sight nonetheless. Elsiga! Elsiga, what are you doing in the river, girl? Whoa. That stableman give me a magical horn or something? Nonetheless, it's a neat little thing. Should be useful. Oh. I believe this is mixed water. I remember this helmet. Hasn't changed a bit. But don't get sidetracked, Eirik. You have a sealed sister going after wolves and a magical horn to summon your horse. Just another day in Skyrim. But should be approaching Windhelm, and of course the rain came back. I think I can see it beyond the fog. Come on, Elsiga. We're almost there. Oh, now, Elsiga. I know it's cold here in Eastmarch, but you're used to it, I imagine. I won't be gone long. I'm just going into the city to see the smith and sell some wares. I'll be back before you know it, girl. Be good. Eastmarch. Windhelm. Ultimate returning to the stables. That's a funny sight, given how old Frick is. Still, the Palace of Kings lie just beyond those walls. Last time I was here, my father was still alive. And the crows were always looming overhead. I think I could just barely see traders' posts in the horizon. And if I go up there, that'll lead me to the Peril and Dawnstar. See, some of the old market stalls are still here. Wonder if Hamish is still selling fish. Though, stunned. Oh, you're not Hamish. So I wonder if he retired. God.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood.
Dark Brotherhood?
Who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
Me neither. I've heard of the Dark Brotherhood. Though, I should probably keep a lot of my travels inside my head for a while. Given the Windhelm's reputation of late. Kinswoman? Though I've been gone for so long, I've been able to keep up with the ins and outs. Ulfric, well, passionate man. All he believes in Skyrim for the Nords. While Skyrim is our home, it should be ruled by the Nords. It should always be open to all. As long as you're fair and show respect, Skyrim should be open to all. Here, I'm a son returning home. I'll keep the peace in the city and abide by the laws. Good day, kinsman. Windhelm.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food,
What's
you pollute
this?
our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
A few
Hey,
symptoms ain't
maybe
nothing.
the reason these Greyskins don't help in the
spare
war
that,
is because
can't
they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Those two give Nords a bad name.
The Dark Elves. Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No, I don't hate your people. I've been to Morrowind before. Well, alien compared to Skyrim, it's still a beautiful province. I don't hate your people, and those Nords, hate to call them that. Give us a bad name.
You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
Thank you for the compliment. You looked like those two Nords were giving you trouble.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us. But Rolf is the worst by far.
Rolf.
He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
Grey Quarter. Shame that you're forced into live such conditions. Although, at least it beats living out in the snow. But why would those two think you're a spy?
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Well, if they were true Nords, they will respect and give honor, as long as you give respect and honor. That is the Nord way. I'll be sure to have a talk with one of them soon. Maybe I can settle things out with them. But you take care of yourself. If you need anything, let me know.
All right then.
Take care. Windhelm used to be such a welcoming place. I guess under Ulfric, it's changed greatly. Names of kings and queens of the past, etched in the walls. City with such a history shouldn't be blemished by the deeds of today. I wish so many people would realize that. We're all just trying to survive. God.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Me too, friend. But at least the market stalls are still the same. That's good. Hello there, blacksmith. I have wares that I would like to sell and perhaps use your forge.
Everyone says Jorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds about that.
That's quite the ambition, friend. I hope you can rival Jorland. Competition is good for the spirit. Or the castle blacksmith, right? I only heard of one blacksmith being in Windhelm, and they usually serve the castle.
Of course I am. What do I look like, a tavern wench?
Oh.
Don't let my words cut you too deep. I've just been working the forge too hard, trying to set this sword right.
You're working on blade. What's special about it?
Jarl wants it to look like an ancient blade. High Queen Fridis ruled over Windhelm in the Second Era, and her sword was legendary.
I heard of
Getting
the High
real
Queen.
sword would be even better than making a copy, but no one wants to risk getting it from its resting place. If you find that sword, traveler, I'd be grateful.
High Queen Fridis. If I recall, she ruled after High King Logos. And then, after his death, Skyrim was split in two. She ruled Eastern Skyrim. The High Queen was a great woman and a fine ruler. If I do find that blade in my travels, I'll be sure to bring it to you. But if you claim to be a rival of Yorlin, how is your steel?
Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Jorland, but he has the good fortune to work the Skyforge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter, if that makes any sense.
It does. I've had the pleasure of seeing the Skyforge for myself recently. There is something about those fires, something old. I believe that they'll never die down. But I believe, if you don't mind my asking, I suspect the war means good business for you, seeing as this is a seat of the Stormcloaks.
I don't see these troubles as business. This is a labor of honor, to bring Ulfric his rightful glory. I would hammer 1,000 shields, Shore's bones. I might just have to.
Oh, don't work yourself to death, friend. This war could go on for many a season more. If you'll be needed alive, not in the tombs. But I do have some things for sale if you don't mind taking a look.
Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage?
Well, I think everything you have is just out of my range, but I do have some leather. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to borrow your rack.
Don't forget, you find Queen Fridis' sword, I'll reward you.
I'll be sure to find it. Thank you. Let's see, I might actually need the forge to do what I'm after.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
Yeah, I had a run-in with a bear earlier. I think it scratched me good.
Do you feel all right?
A little tired, but otherwise well. Let's see if I can't get this lantern fixed. There we are. I'd love to be able to forge some steel at some point. But, got to start somewhere. Let's see if I can't get this lantern put on. There. So, it's just fine. Thank you.
Everyone says Jorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds about that.
Again, I hope you manage that, friend. Competition's always good. We don't have much to sell at the moment. I'm pretty well on provisions, but I better go to the temple. See if I can't get this disease helmet lifted from the priest. Windhelm. City of legend, honor, and many stories to tell. I wonder how this place looked back in High Queen Fridis' day. I wonder how it looked during Olaf One Eye, or Olgruf, or even Ysgramor himself when he laid the foundation of this place. It's amazing that's still standing as it is today, after all these eras. And now it's the seat of a rebellion. An attempt to free Skyrim from falling empire, but I don't think that's the main reason Ulfric started this war. Although he said he might cause trouble, but this, I don't know. Maybe I should have a talk with him. See if he remembers my father. Oh, it's foolish. He wouldn't talk to me. He probably doesn't even remember who I am or my father. He's too busy playing a war. I haven't yet decided which side I would fight on. Not to mention the dragons, which... Hail there. Should probably keep my voice down about that. The Temple of Talos. The reason why Ulfric is fighting this war is to keep his worship. People worshipped him in secret. Then Ulfric may fuss about it. The Empire is just trying to do what they can to prepare for another war. I understand that wanting to worship freely is a right of all men. Of all Mer even. To fight a war when you need to survive. It's a mess. But you understand, don't you? Oh, Stormakine. I bet you understand. And now that you're among the divine, you probably don't even care. You bless us still. But you have more things to take care of. Meanwhile, here, we struggle and fight for our lives. To one day end up in Sovngarde, or with you and Aetherius and the other divines. I don't know what is true and what is false anymore. I don't know if I should fight for Ulfric and his so-called sons of Skyrim to be independent and possibly ally with Hammerfell and take on the Dominion, or keep the Empire whole, the Empire you forged, and wait a little longer for the inevitable Second Great War. I know the Empire is preparing greatly. I've seen the Imperial Legion at Pale Pass. I don't know how I managed to sneak through, but I did. I don't know how I managed to get to Darkwater Crossing, but I did. From Dragonstar to Darkwater. And now here. In my home. My old home, old. Kind scroll just a stone's throw. I don't know what to do. So all I know is I will protect my home. Protect the cradle of man. From dragons. Strife. Whatever else comes to my axe, I will protect it. You have my word. Tales of Atmora. Tiber Septum. You have my word. watch over me as I go to this bandit camp and bring them justice. Watch over me if you are so inclined. See, I told you I wouldn't be gone that long ago. You still have some day left. Let's take care of this bandit camp and then be on our way. Thank you for watching my horse, sir. I hope you fare well. Let's see. I looked at the map before coming back. Trader's Post is just down this way. Shouldn't see before too long. If nothing else gets in the way. Night's falling soon. Hopefully we'll be able to use our shelter once things have died down for them. Not for them, but for us. Holly Frost Farm. Still up and running after all these years. That, though, looks new. Well, that might be Trader's Post. Trader's Post or Trading Post. Either way, that seems to be what we're after. You stay here, girl. I don't want you getting hurt. Seems to be a small hut. This does look to be the place. Of course, night is starting to fall. So will they. Of course, there'll be traps. You're smart for booby trapping. Did I? I like to see you try. You made a mistake getting close to me. I don't think so. Of course there'll be a chieftain. Here. Come on, is that all you got? I will say the same to you. What are you going to do now? Yeah. That was a little easier. And the halted streams were the ones behind Whiterun. That appears to be all of them. And just in time too for nightfall. Not a bad shot. Let's see. What do they have? Hide boots. Sack looks to be empty. What was in here? Of course it'd be locked. Never gets easier. More picks, septum, and treasure map. I'll have to look at that soon. Whoa, whole cheese wheel. I'll be taking those as payment. Wonder what Farkas will say about this. Of course, it'll be some time before I get back to Jorvaska. Looks like they were preparing to eat. Then I came along. Nothing. Soldium. Be useful now that I'm dabbling in enchanting. Wonder what Father would have to say about that if he were still alive. A reinforcer and shield. I already got one. Let's see what's in here. Just some juniper berries. Maybe I could sell them to an alchemist. But all the place is run down. It is somewhat protected by the elements, and there's a fire. I think I will make camp here for the night. Oh, aren't I just a funny one? Let's see what you had. Nothing of use to me. And you, mage. Nothing of use. But all that leaves is their leader. I saw something that I would like to help myself. Padded steel armor. Definitely a nice upgrade from the iron that I currently have. I'll be sure to put it to good use. I'll take those symptoms. Imperial steel bracers and greaves. I'll take the greaves and the bracers, but I won't wear them in Stormcloak territory. The hood might be nice, though. Let's give this armor a try. A little tug, but it will do. It will do. The night is coming quickly. At least the fires will be nice and roaring. Should stay like that all night, I hope. In the morning, I'll head to Kyne's Grove. Then make my way to Riften. And then Orphan Rock. I must get an plane for Danica. Then I'll return to Farkas, see what else he has for me, and go to Bleak Falls Barrow for Fangar. See what I can do for him and his dragon problem. But I better go and get off cigar. Let's get her a little closer to the hut before going to bed. Tomorrow, it's a new day.